Hello, everybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to you about meal planning, since that is our focus today in this group. And since you guys will be taking this weekend to start planning your meals and doing your grocery shopping and really setting yourself up for success come Monday. So I just posted a few things in the group, some tools that I've used. There's a couple of charts broken down by calorie bracket that will help you figure out how to plan out your containers throughout the day. So one of the great things about 21 Day Fix and the eating plan is that you can space out your containers throughout the day however suits your needs best. For example, I know that come 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my body needs a protein, a fruit, and a veggie, like without fail. And I didn't know that right away when I first started. It's something that I learned in the first week or two. So use the charts that I've provided as kind of a guideline and really check in with yourself at the end of the week and see if at 3 o'clock in the afternoon you need to have maybe a carb and a protein and a fruit, or maybe you need your carbs earlier in the day. Figure out what works best for you and plan accordingly. So along with that comes planning in general, because like the workouts, which kind of a side note, you need to plan your workouts into your day. For most people, doing the workout in the morning is best. You wake up intentionally, you get your workout done, and it actually helps wake you up, give you so much more energy throughout the day, give you a sense of clarity and a sense of accomplishment right off the bat, which is really nice. So I used to say I am not a morning person. There's no way I am ever going to set my alarm to get up earlier than I have to exercise. But I found that because I do that now, the rest of my day goes better. I'm not stressing and worrying and thinking about having to get my workout done later, because for me, if I don't get it done in the morning, the likelihood that I will get it done at night is not very good, because like most of us, come 8 o'clock, 8:30, when kiddo is finally asleep, pushing play is quite honestly the last thing that I want to do. So I get it done earlier and it helps my day. So if you do that already, awesome. If not, give yourself a week to try that, to like be dedicated for a week of setting your alarm, waking up, thinking like, I can do this, I'm going to push play and it's going to be great. Okay, so back on track to meal planning. This is how I meal plan. Some people meal plan for their entire week, like all their meals and snacks for the entire week. They do a bunch of meal prepping, like baking a bunch of chicken, freezing a bunch of fruit, maybe packing a bunch of different like veggie packets, stuff like that. I have never done that because it has always seemed too overwhelming to me. But I know a bunch of people that's how they operate, because they have a 9-to-5 job. They're out of the house all the time. And if they don't do that meal prep on Sunday, the rest of their week is crap. So you got to figure out what it is that you need to do to help stay on track and what is going to work best for your lifestyle. What I do is Sunday, I make sure I go to the grocery store. I take that 21 Day Fix shopping list, which by now is up here, and I shop. I don't really plan out all my meals, like dinner meals and snack meals and stuff like that beforehand. I just pick up and load up on a bunch of healthy options. And then on Sunday night, I plan for my next day. So I do plan out dinner, like the main dish items. And before I go to the store, I don't plan out what all my dinners are going to be. I just get a bunch of different meat options: fish, chicken, ground beef, ground turkey, pork, things like that. So that's what I do. And then I make a list. Can you guys see that? Ooh. There we go. Lighting's not so great in this room. So for my dinner ideas, I picked up at the store recently. I went shopping the other day because we were out of stuff. So I got chili lime pork, stuff for tacos. I got salmon, chicken, ground turkey for chili, and I got, I wrote cheat meal down here because I planned that into my week. I allow myself one cheat meal a week. It's not a cheat day, it's just a cheat meal. So I allow myself one day a week, just like Autumn suggests and this meal plan suggests, and I write it down because I take advantage of it. And then on Sunday night, I do this. I'm also posting a picture of this in our group. But you can see up here how I do these I box it out. And so for breakfast, I wrote Shakeology with spinach, fruit, and unsweetened almond milk. That's always my breakfast. I like it because it's one less meal I really have to think about and plan. It's done in 3 minutes and it's great. So I write R for red, G for green, purple, and half a yellow. So I have a red container, a green container, a purple container, and half a yellow container. And then snack, I have string cheese, which is a blue. For lunch, I'm just doing a turkey sandwich with tomato and spinach on 1 piece of whole grain bread, because 1 piece of whole grain bread counts as 1 yellow. But if you do those sandwich thins, the entire sandwich thin counts as 1 yellow. So just FYI. And then I'll have an apple with that and some water. So that's a yellow, a green, a red, and a purple. My afternoon snack, like I said, I know that I'm gonna need a protein, a fruit, and a veggie. So I have a smoothie usually. I do a spinach with coconut Greek yogurt. So with the Greek yogurt, it just says Greek yogurt listed under the protein options, the red container options in your eating plan book. And so have at it. It does not give specifications with this, which is pretty nice because it's not about calorie counting or counting your grams of fat, things like that, or sugars necessarily, but keep that in mind too. I mean, if you're having the choice between 2 different Greek yogurts, I choose non-fat and the lowest sugars I can and the highest protein, which is like, I usually get Dan Light and Fit because those are really high proteins, low sugar, and low calorie. So I do that with spinach, frozen fruit, a little bit of honey, and some water. And that counts for a red, a green, a purple, and 2 teaspoons from the honey. And then for dinner, I'm just doing salmon because that is on my list from my dinner ideas. Salmon with quinoa and asparagus. So I wrote down, I don't know if you can see it. It says 1/2 yellow because I already used half of my yellow up here and a full yellow for lunch. So I'm just going to do half of a container, a yellow container of quinoa, and that's actually quite a bit. So right now I'm giving myself usually an extra purple, just because I'm in maintenance phase and your container brackets get a little different when you're in maintenance phase. So I guess that brings up another good point. When you are in the weight loss phase of 21 Day Fix or any other meal plan and you're using Shakeology, Beachbody recommends that you use Shakeology as a meal replacement, not a snack when you're in the weight loss phase. So that's why I still have it for breakfast, just because I love having it for breakfast. It just fuels my body right after the workout, and it's the only thing that keeps me full until lunch. So I like it then. But right now, since I'm in the maintenance phase and I've lost all the weight that I want to lose, I can have it as a snack. But for now, just keep that in mind. So still want to lose, use it as a meal. If you are good, you can use it as a snack. Okay? And I think that's all I wanted to go over with you as far as meal planning. Like I said, some people will plan out Monday through Sunday doing something like this. Some people, there's a couple of different apps that you can find. The 21 Day Fix food tracker app, it tracks your containers. That's great. I've always been very paper and pen kind of gal. So I like writing it down like this. And this is always how I've planned since my day one. And I still do, because it just helps me stay on track so that when it's, 4:30 and I need to have dinner by 5, I'm not kind of scrounging for what to make. And that leads me to this point of knowing when your body is going to need food. And you will learn this along your journey in the next couple of weeks. You'll really learn when you need to eat. So listen to your body. I need dinner by 5 o'clock. If I don't, I start getting a little crazy, a little hangry. So think about that, check in with yourself, and really figure out what works best for you. So I want to, by Sunday, before we start our group on Monday, by Sunday night, I want to see everybody's meal plan, at least your Monday meal plan, so that I know everybody understands how the containers work, how to meal plan, and that you do have a plan heading into Monday. And make sure you think about your water. So make sure you're drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces every day, and that you are planning accordingly for that as well. I have given myself a water schedule to make sure I get it all in, because I won't otherwise. So my first 24 I have while I'm doing my workout. I have another 24 by lunch, and I have another 24 between lunch and dinner. That makes sure I get all of it in, and it really does make a difference if I don't get it all in, and it will for you too. So really focus on water schedule, making your meal plan, and deciding what time you are going to push play. So hopefully this has been helpful, and can't wait to see your meal plans.